An outbreak of influenza has occurred amongst the populace. Funny how that happens every time we get nomads. Every single time. I don't think I'm too worried because we have got hospitals around. I should mention we've got 25 builders right now. We need 68 of them. So, I've made a terrible mistake. I have made a terrible mistake. We were barely feeding our people. We were barely feeding them. And we've just added 101 more of them. I don't know why I've done this. I really don't. I really don't. This is silly. This is very silly is what this is. But I can't not, you know? I can't not do this. I need to see what happens. I'm pretty sure we could turn one of the schools back on as well, man. I feel like we got enough kids. 187 of them, you know? I think we can get maybe 80 kids into school. So, we'll see. I did go ahead and queue up a bunch of houses along here as well, and we do have room for another woodcutter, so there we go. Queued up a bunch of houses here. And queued up one down here as well. Obviously got these 5 ready to go. Got these ones down here actually being built already. Which is crazy to think about. We still got 12 people that are homeless right now. We have a merchant as well. Who brings tools, which is good because I think we'll end up buying them. So that's alright. These houses are done. The bridge is done as well. We're up to 76 students. We do have 7 people with influenza though, so that might be bad. That might actually be bad. Let's get some beans on that farm. Let's go up to 176 farmers. Because apparently only 3 work on that one. And I think more forestry might not be a bad idea. I'm gonna be honest. I do think more forestry could be a great idea. Given the current circumstances. So I reckon a little bridge down here in a forestry area over here could be fantastic. So what I'm gonna do is say, let's remove all of these resources. I'm gonna clear all the resources off this island actually. So just everything from this area, we'll just clear it out completely. And then the same story over here. So all of that needs cleared out. We have the people to do this. We have more than enough people to do this. So all of that can be cleared up to about there, I reckon. So let's clear up to there as well. So clear all of that. Give me all of those resources. And I wonder if I can get a little bridge just over here. We're probably going to need more than one. But one bridge is a start, at least. Apparently can't do there. Apparently can't do there. Interesting. Can't do there either. Is this just not deep enough? Is that what it is? Oh, no, I can do one there. Alright, we can get a little wooden bridge done there. That's fine. I can't do one there. Can't do one there. Alright, we'll not worry too much about it. I think we're fine. I think we'll manage. Let's go down to 10 builders. Since we only need 12 at the minute. Fortunately, no one's left homeless, but influenza is... Well, it's pretty common down here. Do we have a hospital in this area? Because I know we have one over here. But I'm thinking that one over here could be an idea. And I don't actually think we have one. So with that in mind, let's go ahead and get a hospital. Oh, apparently I can't. Fantastic. What about over here? I can get one there. So let's throw a hospital right there. It's kind of close to some other ones, but there we go. We'll throw it in anyway. It should be fine. We'll hopefully see some people get cured fairly quickly. And, oh wow, they've cleared that pretty much immediately. I guess we do have 82 laborers, so that kind of makes sense. Let's take a little look then at... You know what? I'm going to wait until the end of the year. We're going to see what exactly happens with You know, a sudden increase to the population of 101. I'm dying to find out, and honestly, if it's as bad as I think it might be, my population is going to be dying as well. So, you know, let's stop staring at that because, you know, I could be doing something else. Right, what I want to do actually is see this bridge here. So it's actually coming along nicely. Reserve of iron is apparently low. I guess it is. Fair enough. Can't get a bridge there. That's annoying. Can I get like a little... I can get a little bridge out here. Just won't let me do one there. It'll let me do one there. Which I didn't want to do, but I guess we're doing. So let's see. The bridge goes there. And this little bridge goes there. And that's decent enough, I suppose. We can get a connection across. That'll sort of work. Oh my god, so many people just died. So many people just died. Good lord. That's always great. You know, when a large chunk of your population just keels over from old age at exactly the same time. Just fantastic. Also, laborers, where exactly are all of my laborers right now? I feel like they're supposed to be clearing this area out, and they definitely are not doing that. I just got reserve of food is low. Really? Yeah. Yeah, it is. Oh. Okay, then. I didn't compensate for the rapid growth of the child population, did I? This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. I have this under control. So if I build there, I can go 15 by 15. Get a nice big field. If I go there, what have I done? We can do that for a nice big field. We can do that for a nice big field. And, throw a storage barn out here, I guess. So something a bit like that. We got a nice little dirt road going up the side. And really the goal here is just hope for the best. That's kind of where we're at here. But that seems like a good use of space. So, you know, we'll see what happens. Man, everybody's freezing again, though. That's rough. That is rough. I do hope we can make this work. I mean, we said at the end, you know, previous episode we mentioned the fact that we, well, I say we, I'm bringing all of you into it, I don't mean to. I mentioned the fact that I knew that this was a bad idea that I was doing. If it kills us, it kills us. That's fine. I'm kind of done for the challenge here, you know? I'm kind of curious. I also don't know what gives me the best yield here, so I'm gonna have to look that up. Definitely gonna have to look that up. But there we go. We got 3 more farms going. So, hopefully good stuff comes of that. I mean, you know, aside from my frame rate is actually having some trouble here. That's given the system that I'm running, that's kind of impressive. This is a, what, 6-year-old game? Admittedly trying to simulate, like, 800 people? That kind of makes sense. When you say it like that, it kind of makes sense. That's a reasonable thing that the game's struggling with. Oh, man. I want to get these roads connected over here, but I can't until everything's cleared out. Oh boy, we just had so many more kids. You know what I want to look at? I want to look at my population graph. I want to look at my graphs. Oh no. Oh no. Can we look at the last 2 years? There it is. There it is. 5 years, yeah. Steady growth. Steady growth in the population, in the adults. Not, you know, very slightly steady. Steady growth in the kids. And then just vroom. Last 100 years, we don't have 100 years. Oh, I can't wait to see the 100-year chart. I can't wait to see the 100-year chart. I know I could look at it, but man, it's gonna look good. It is gonna look good. That production though, that's dire. That is dire, man. People gonna be starving very soon. We are below 10,000 food. We dropped below, we had our food drop off in a year. Wow, that's something. I'll tell you what we could use more of. Might be too little too late, but we're gonna find out. I reckon hunting cabins are gonna be very useful. So a hunting cabin there, for example. I reckon a hunting cabin down there. And these are gonna be very far away though. That's kind of my concern. They're very far away. We don't have one. We can probably get one over here unless we have one, which I think we do. Yeah, we do. You get one down here. We can definitely get one over here. This is where a lot of our buildings are going to go anyway, so we'll get, you know, the one hunting cabin done. This is going to be so bad. We have 96 laborers. I'll tell you what. 96 laborers. Let's fill up the stone cutters. Let's fill up the mines. Hell, let's go and fill up, what do we need here? Another physician. There you go. We can go ahead and say this mine can start working. So 60 miners total. There we go. And, it's summer, so, you know, harvesting has started in a few places. I don't know if that's any use to us, but it started. Man, I think I've made a crucial mistake. There are harvests going right now and the food just is not climbing. The food is just staying where it is. That is scary. And that hunting lodge is probably too close to the other one. Ay, ay, ay. What have I done? What have I done? I've killed everyone is what I've done, if we're being completely honest here. Oh my god, so many laborers. So many. Good lord. Alright, food is at 5,000. It's early autumn, so everywhere should be harvesting right now. Food is climbing rapidly, which is great. That's what we want to see. You know, it's climbing at a really good pace. It's struggling to pass 10,000. I'll tell you what, though. I think we urgently need more farms. So let's come down here. This wasn't necessarily going to be a farming area. But let's come down here. I don't even know if we're going to survive for much longer, but we'll try. 15 by 15. 15 by 15. And we'll just get a bunch of them. So a bunch of properly big fields down here. I think we can get one more. Yep. So a bunch of properly big fields down here. We can get some houses on them at some point. We'll get some nice little houses down here. But right now, the priority kind of needs to be, you know, getting the farms in there. So we have a bunch of 15 by 15 farms. We could get more. Could get more. So let's do 15 by 15 there, and I wonder if I can get another one. Yep, right there. All right. So what about here as well? This is gonna hurt one of my forester's lodges, actually, which I'm not too keen on, but... I mean, I did this to myself. You know, I did this to myself. I've got no one to blame but me. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. We'll get ourselves a storage barn down here. So right there. And again, you know I did this to myself. 100% did this to myself. I dig the challenge, though. What can I say? I actually really dig the challenge. Can we stop ourselves from starving to death? The answer, I mean, this year we've already produced less than we've consumed, so the answer already seems like a solid no. But we have the laborers and we're gonna have the workers available to make this work, right? That's kind of what I'm thinking. So despite the fact that we may see some people starve to death, I think we're going to be okay. Then over here as well, I could do more farms. I kind of wanted to do forestry out here, but I'm looking at it, I'm thinking, you know, farms might be the way to go. Farms might be the way to go. In fact, you know what? Farms 100% are going to be the way to go. 15 by 15, 15 by whatever we can get, and 15 by whatever we can get. 15 by 7, 8... Perfect. That's fine. So right there, we can throw a storage barn into that spot. We probably could throw a storage barn down here as well. Don't know if we need it. I'll throw a storage barn up here as well, which I actually can't do, but I can't even do it that way either. Never mind. That's fine. Let's go ahead then and say 15 by 15 right here. Nice big farm. Can't go too big on that one. 15 by 5 doesn't seem worth it. But right here again, I hate to sound like a broken record, but 15 by 15. There we go. Bunch of big farms. A bunch of big farms going right in there. So I think we'll be able to manage that. These will be quite quick to go up as well. Then over here, eventually that'll get cleared out. We could honestly do a bridge down here, I think. Maybe. I mean, let's see. If we go to here, go to bridge, let's say there. So a bridge right there. I can go back like that a little bit. Where's the farm? So if that's the farm, the road needs to go there. And like that. So that's our road. And it links right there. Then this one needs to go... Well, it can't, I guess, because we've already got these tasks going. We'll get a road in there eventually. We'll get one in there eventually. I think we're going to be okay this year. I think next year is going to be rough, though, if we don't fix this. And I mean, look at the number of laborers we have. We're fine. We're going to be okay. Honestly, we could open up another school as well. We have 79 students. We had 80. Let's open up another school. Let's get another teacher. We'll have 100 students total. It'll be fine. We still have 191 children. This is actually where I wanted to be. I know that sounds weird. I know I'm going on about potentially failing the challenge and all that stuff, but this is where I want to be. I like the fact we got a bunch of kids, some of whom are becoming laborers right away, some of whom are becoming students, whatever. This is where I want to be. Not so much the food situation, but the population situation. You know, the food thing is unfortunate and we may die, but, you know, I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure we'll be okay. I'd say that, I'm really not, but, you know, I'm gonna hope for the best. Because really, that's all we can do. We are probably gonna start seeing people starving very, very soon, honestly. Down here, we could actually get a hunter. I think down here would be a good spot for one. So throw a hunter right there. We could get more fishing spots as well. That is a thing we could do. Fishing dock right there. And a fishing dock right there. So we'll get those in. That might help us a little bit. We could get one down here as well. You know, right along that little road. We technically have room up here. Which, I mean, sure, why not? Might as well throw it in. Let's see, what about here? I can technically do that as well. There we go, a couple of fishing docks down here. As silly as that may be. Let's see, early spring, potatoes, and immediately in with the farmers. Just immediately in there. If we can get these areas cleared out as well, that would be fantastic. But I think these ones might end up taking priority. Although it looks like these are being worked on. So it's kind of hard to say. Oh my god, we're about to drop under 1,000 food. Let's go potatoes again. So again, straight in with the potatoes. Let's see if we can... Let's see if we can save this, man. People are gonna starve to death before the harvest comes through, but... That's just gonna be the way of it. That is just gonna be the way of it. Let's see, a merchant has arrived. Does this merchant have food? Of course they don't. Squash seeds. I mean, sure, why not? Why not? 250 of those. There you go. Squash. I don't even know if... do we have squash? Who knows? Who cares? People don't really care about what kind of food they're eating right now. I think they just want food. And I think that's fair, to be honest. I think that's okay. You're hungry? That's okay. We'll fix it. Eventually. Oh no. These are coming together though, so we'll see. Can I prioritize these? I'd like to see these prioritized so we can get these 2 big fields in here. And it really is just a case of moving a lot of items. Oh, we're below 1,000 food, man. That's rough. That's rough. I don't like it. Is anyone... no one's starving to death yet. So we got that going for us. Let's go in with squash on this one. 203 farmers. Alright. We're above 1,000 again, actually, which is beautiful. So you never know, we might turn this around. I'll be goddamn amazed if we turn it around, but we might turn it around. Then these fields over here. I'm actually genuinely curious to see what we end up doing. 'Cause, I mean, we're almost at 2,000 here. Ah, there we go. First people starving to death. There we go. Immediately. People are now starving. Again, food climbing though. Food is climbing. Let's go squash and let's say 207 farmers. Alright. So I guess the harvest is starting. It is late summer. We have had a couple of people die of starvation. We actually have a few people getting really hungry. I'm curious to see if we've maybe... And what are we getting? Starvation here and there? Yeah. So we're gonna start seeing deaths due to starvation quite regularly, but I think there is a chance that we've got this just in time. Because these fields are kind of harvesting. We have these fields done here. These ones over here will be good soon. I don't know what soon necessarily is, but soon. I think we can do this. 11 people starving. Lots of deaths due to starvation. Where are we here? I mean, oh my god. Oh, it was 64,000 and it was 86,000 on consumption last year. It went up by 12,000 in a year. Oh, oh, that is rough. Oh, that is rough. We need more farms. Oh, we need more farms. Oh, we need so many more farms. Yeesh. Okay. We can go to there. We can do a little field. Can I do 15 by 15? I can. I totally can. All right. Let's leave a little gap there for a road to come down. 15 by 7 will do. And whatever I can get in here. 15 by 6. Sure. That'll be a few more fields. That'll hopefully get, you know, get things sorted for next season. Oh, I'm determined now. I'm determined, man. I'm gonna do this. I know it seems unlikely. Oh, I know it seems unlikely, but I'm gonna do this. I've gotta. I put myself in this mess. I'm gonna pull myself right out of it. Our food isn't being harvested. Hold on. How much food have we just wasted? We're wasting half of our crops. Most of it doesn't get harvested. We didn't even cross 10,000 this time. Oh no. Oh, oh no. Oh no. Squash again. We'll be alright. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, we've got this. We've got this. We're gonna figure it out. We are gonna figure it out. There we go. Bunch more fields. Ready to go. We can go up to 222 farmers. That number is only gonna climb. Because over here is gonna get cleared out soon enough. We've got this. We have to. We've got to get this going. I'm determined. I'm so determined. We can go up to 64 fishermen. Let's do that. So there we go. 64 fishermen. That'll help on food as well. We could probably get one down here as well, honestly. Looks like there's a little bit of room. There totally is. It's not a perfect spot, but I think I'll allow it. I'd be very surprised if we get much from these, but at this point, I think food is food. You know, we can ration it out a little bit. See what happens. We still haven't fixed the cold problem either. That's worth pointing out. So, you know, that's a whole thing. But I'm determined, man. It's late winter, spring is just around the corner. We have all these fields going to be going at full capacity this year. A merchant has arrived. What do you got for me? Nothing. Get out of here. Get out of here. You're not welcome. All right, early spring. Let's get to work. Let's get to work. We've got this. We have to have this. We really do. We really, really do. Can I build a tunnel here? Oh, I can. That's also quite nicely next to where my bridge is going to be. So I think that's the middle of the tunnel. And that is the middle. So to there and to there. There we go. So we can get a little road through there at some point. It'll connect all of this together. I think, you know what? I kind of want to go up to 58 builders. Just to see if this all gets done quicker than it was otherwise gonna. I really hope it does. I really hope this gets all these farms done super, super quickly. I really do. I'm also thinking... I'm thinking these farms might actually do alright for us this time. I mean... we haven't looked at food consumption for last year. Ah, yeah, solid 89,000. That's alright. Our food consumption went up by, what? You know, a few thousand. It went up by 12,000 in 1 year at one point. We've gone up by 2. We've gone up by 2,000. So, you know. We've got that going for us. I guess. That's nice. That's perfect. Oh, my poor, poor workers. This is rough, man. This is rough. One of these farms is good to go, though. So we're getting there. Tell you what we could even do. A little stockpile right here. Just give them room to dump stuff. There we go. Couple of little stockpiles so they can dump off the wood. Hopefully keep them working a bit harder. Oh my god, so many people dying of starvation. We have a mass death coming in right here. This is where it hits hard. This is where it hits hard. Oh my god. And the number of people starving isn't going down either. It's getting higher. Oh no. Can we last until late summer, or is this it? Oh, I don't think we can. Okay, hold on. Can't harvest. 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 Let's see if we can maybe go in with a slightly lesser yield. Oh my god, now we're losing jobs. Now we're losing jobs. Oh. I did this to myself, man. I knew the risk. I knew the risk going into it. That sound is awful. That's the sound of death, man. That is the sound of death. We need to look at this. We gotta look at it when it switches over to early. Hold on. Last 5 years, there it is. When it gets over to early autumn, we'll see a massive dip here. Any second it'll happen. Does it not update live? Never mind. Maybe not. Good lord. Number of people starving is going down, though. Wow, man. That is rough. That is rough. Oh my god. Oh my god. The number of people starving going down, though. We might have a population at the end of this. There is a chance we will have a population at the end of this. There is a chance we will have a small population here. There is a chance. I don't know what the chance is. Oh, so many wasted crops as well. That hurts. We're down to less than 100 farmers. Wow. That is... It all happened at the same time as well, didn't it? That all kicked in at the same time. Oh, look at that mess. Look at that mess. Wow, 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 wow. That was... Wow. Let's take a bunch of farmers off the job here. Let's knock that number down to 40. And let's see, can we do 60 fishermen? Try and get 60 fishermen on the job there. That might help things a little bit. Man, that is... I think that's it. I think that's it. I don't think there is a, I don't think there's a return from that. I mean, eventually, I imagine the people starving, it'll level out, right? But wow, that is... Oh. Huh. That is rough. I think it's leveling out. I think it's slowly leveling out. I mean, we have 37 farmers left. I don't know. I don't know where we go from here. Up to 20 people starving? Yeah. I think it's unfortunate, but Nerdingham, I think, is done. I don't think there is any coming back from that. I don't think there's any coming back from that. I'll tell you what we'll do, though, ladies and gentlemen. We'll take a little break from Banished. I tend to make this like almost a yearly series on the channel. In this case, I'm not going to make it a yearly thing. What I'll do instead is we will come back to this in a few weeks, maybe a month, maybe 2. We will revisit this, and I think we'll take some time. We'll take that time to learn Colonial Charter. Because I've seen a lot of comments from a lot of people saying, you know, go to this series, go to that series, you'll figure out Colonial Charter really easy. I'll take some time. I'll figure out Colonial Charter. If you don't know what it is, it's a mod that massively expands Banished. So we'll go figure that out. I'll learn it. I'll do a lot of research in the wiki. But I think it's fair to say that bringing in 101 nomads may very well have killed Nerdingham. May very well have killed it. And again, I'll own it. I'll hold my hands up to it. I'll own it. I did it. It wasn't a smart move. I didn't know if it was at the time. I thought, you know, it was risky. I didn't think it was as risky as it was. My oversight, honestly, if it was 101 people and only that, we would have been fine. Do you want to know what the problem was? We were building a massive number of houses, and the nomads all immediately moved in. And what happened at exactly the same time? Population. We had tens upon tens of kids being born at the same time, same season, demanding the same things at the same times. And that's what did it, I reckon. Oh, that's a depressing graph to look at. Oh, that's depressing. 100 years. 100 years. Almost. 92. Look at that graph, man. Oh, that is rough. Even the 5 year is rough. I think the 10-year graph is the best one for demonstrating what just happened. Wow, 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 wow. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for joining me on this perilous journey. It has been my pleasure as always. I love revisiting Banished. That's kind of why I'm saying we're not going to do it immediately. We do have another game coming up, though. I've got another game. I can't talk about it yet, but in a couple of days it'll be starting. Might have already started by the time this episode goes out. It's in early access, I think. Yeah, it is early access. It's a game I've had my eye on for a while. I think you'll really dig it. But that's going to be it for Banished. That's going to be it for Nerdingham. We will be back with this game in a few weeks, maybe a couple of months, with Colonial Charter. Keep an eye out on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/ConflictNerd, because we will probably end up live streaming Colonial Charter a lot while I figure it out and while I learn it. And then, of course, after that, we will have a dedicated YouTube series that will not be on Twitch. With that in mind, thank you so much for watching. It's been my pleasure as always. And as always, I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.